So in today's episode, we find out whether we're going to make a Champions League final for the first time in this save. Welcome back to Tunes Travels. Welcome back, I hope you all had a great weekend. We're here for the AFC Champions League quarter-final away in South Korea for a game against Suwon. We've got Jackson in goal, Gashi, Rickson, Pettigene and Britton at the back four, Monroe and Denham in midfield, Turner, Hodgic and McGarry Watson and Busby up top. And I don't know if I've mentioned this yet actually, but we are also South Korean manager now in this save. So we've managed both Koreas now, North and South Korea. So, we're travelling to a nation which we're starting to get a bit of information about as well. And we know that Suwon and the other two that we potentially may face in the semi-final are all very, very good teams. Suwon are currently third in their league. Yeah, we're on the dogs. It's going to cause some surprises. I'm not expecting a result in this game at all. I just sort of hoping we don't get embarrassed, basically. They're a much better side than we are at the moment. Ulsan and Jeonbuk was the other quarterfinal. That's who we would be playing should we reach that semi-final stage. But, it's 90 minutes or it's 11 aside, at least at the start of the game. Who knows how this game of football is going to go. I know that on our day, we can turn up and we can beat anybody. But it will be a very, very tough game for us. But yeah, I say I'm South Korean manager. So this is a little scouting mission for me as well. As the corner comes in, it's headed clear. And Kim Kyu-won is straight out of that and lumps the ball forward for Jong-won-il. And he fires wide. Probably should have done better with that chance. It's a great ball forward for him. And that just shows how quickly they can come at us and counter-attack. And we're at half-time. It's still 0-0. Things are going pretty well for us so far. I say all we just need to do is take a chance. We've had 7 shots. We've had 4 on target. Yes, they've had more of the ball. We haven't particularly seen the attacking highlight, just that corner swinging in. But as long as we're having these chances, all it takes is one of them. And are we going to see us nicking the ball back here, or is this going to be an attack for them? It's Kyung-won in behind. He chips the keeper and chips the bar as well. Just dangerous moment for them there. Let's encourage the players. We've got just over 20 minutes to go, and we will look at making some changes here. Turn is frustrated by the feedback, so you're coming off, and Hodgic is going to come off for Mario Garcia. And take Gashi off for Hernandez because he's on that booking. Turner crosses it in and headed clear for a corner ball. I think that was just a highlight we see while we're making changes. It is indeed. Nothing comes from that corner. 10 shots apiece, 6 on target for us, and they've got a free kick in a dangerous position here. McGarry Watson tripping his man. Played short and he's off the post and scramble clear. Just about. I want Austin to focus. It's not gone down well. Tell him to focus. I'm going to go to cautious. 5 minutes before we go to extra time. 2 additional minutes. And extra time it will be. And I'm going to tell them I don't like what we just solved that. It's demotivated a couple of them, but hopefully we're just going to start to put a little bit of pressure on our team now. We do have another change. Rickson is the one that he's suggesting coming off at centre-back. But I'm actually going to take off Denham for Sparks. I don't think I get another one, do I? It's just that, yeah. It's just that one sub. As we come towards half-time in extra time, it's still 0-0. No highlights there. Let's praise them now. As we come into the final 8 minutes of this game before penalties again. one additional minute. We're going to another penalty shootout here. Gary Watson, Sparks, Rickson, Petit-Jean, Britton, Alum, Hernandez, Garcia, and of course Paul Jackson being the last one. Now we've already won one penalty shootout with this team. Everyone needs to take a penalty, and I expect to win the. Yeah, it's to motivate a couple of players again, but pressure on them. Busby to take the first penalty. Steps up, scores 1-0. Perfect start. Can Jackson deny Lee Sung-min? He can't. It's one apiece. Good penalty. Didn't even wait. Just ran straight up from the halfway line. He took that one. Munro. Saved. Straight down the middle. It's a poor penalty. Poor penalty. Easily saved. Sim Dong-yin. Can Jackson save this one? No, he can't. It just feels as soon as you miss that first penalty and go behind, then it's just so tough. Gary Watson scores to keep us in this with a bit of a chance. Yon Hyuk steps up and he scores same side again. Keeper goes the right way, but it's such a good penalty. Sparks has to score really to keep us in this. And he does. He puts in the bottom corner as well. Takani. Takani, I don't know. But he's saved. Yes, Jackson. Come on. Can Rickson score now? It's sudden death. It's Rickson. The defender does score. Come on. Oh, can Jackson do it again? Can he pull off a second save in a row? To deny Suwon, it's Lee Young-jung. Come on, Jackson. It's a great penalty. It's a wonderful penalty. Petit-Jean now stepping up. We had issues with him in the first episode. He's been decent since, and he's fired it straight at the keeper. And all they've got to do is score to put us out of the Champions League. Yong Yu-hun versus Jackson. And he scores, and we're out. Gutting. Absolutely gutting. But we're going to give them praise. Like I said at the start of that game, I didn't really expect anything out of that. To take it to penalties is all you can ask for, really. 3 of the games, including ours, went to at least extra time. And yeah, we crashed out of the Champions League at the quarterfinal stage. Not bad for the team that probably should not have got there. It's not the greatest team in the league by far, but we've done all right to get to that stage. Just a little bit gutting, isn't it, really, to go out to that stage. The next part of this episode will be that first league game against Western United FC, so we're coming back for that in one moment. So it's time for some league action, and of course, here we don't have to be the best team, we're just going to be in the top 6 teams to qualify for that playoff at the end of the season, and then, you know, it's just being the best team game by game, so we'll see what happens. And we are away against West United FC in this first game. We've got Jackson in goal, Gashi, Rickson, Petit-Jean and Britton. Monroe and Garcia in midfield. Turner, Kalovic, Kay and Busby. So a couple of changes. We've got a few players ineligible, a few injuries as well building up. We see a lot of ineligibles because they've played for the youth team as well today. And to be perfectly honest, I wasn't particularly planning on using most of them in this game. That's why they were eligible for that youth team. We'll see if it backfires. Hopefully not. Hopefully we can go and kick off our league campaign with a winning start, get straight back to winning ways after, obviously, the defeat last time out in the AFC Champions League quarter-final. And that's 2 episodes in a row now. We've gone out to a cup competition. We really, really need to go and, you know, kick on in the league here. And Wellington Phoenix are playing at the same time. Does that mean every other game apart from one was a draw on the opening day? We are in the white here, they are in the green and black. Ball into the boxes, header clear. Petit Jean is going to jog on over and pick that up. Britain. Britain to K. He found a cross towards back post. It's hung up and it's headed clear. Funnel, potential counter attack on here. Gomez looks downfield, but only to Rickson's feet. Kalovic to Monroe. Gets it back. And now Garcia working his ball well. K out to Britain. In behind for K. Pulls it across and Busby surely taps home for 1-0. 15 minutes into this game and we have our first league goal of the season and the lead as well. And I think I was saying before all these highlights came up, every other game apart from one was initially draw on the opening day. So victory here gives us a great start. K just pulls it straight across and Busby cannot miss from there. And does not miss from there. And as this ticks over, there we go. There was a lot of draws. 4 drawn games there. And Sydney playing Wellington Phoenix later on. So 4 drawn games, 2 games with a victory and 1 still to play. That's a lot of draws on the opening day of the season. So you come towards half time, it's still 1-0. With one highlight here as well. Kralovic finds Busby. Britain probably could have played it in first time to K, but goes to Monroe instead. Turner. Space on that far side, which he turns into. Pulls it back for Gashi. Turner gets it back and drills across the goal. Hits the back of the net via the post. And it's 2-0. And that is a wonderful half of football to kick off the start of our season. Turner just spins into that space. Pulls it back for Gashi and then just makes his run inside. One touch, get it out of his feet. Goes across the keeper, clips that post and goes into the back of the net for 2-0 with probably the last action of that half as well. So now we just want to keep that going into this second half. Just keep on pressuring as well. As we have half an hour left in this game. They've switched to a 5 at the back system with wing backs. 20 minutes to go. We look at making a couple of changes now. Turner is going to be one that's going off for Vasquez. Kralovic off for Sparks. And let's take off Gashi for Hernandez as well. So all 3 changes being made there. 15 minutes to go. It's still 2-0 to Brisbane Roar. And our season is roaring into life here. I apologise. That was terrible. What hasn't been terrible though has been this showing. We haven't particularly created too much, but the chances we have created, we have taken, and we keep a clean sheet as well. 2-0. What a way to start the season and bounce back from that Champions League disappointment as well. And yeah, kick off the season in style. Just quickly look at the season preview. We are particularly 7th, they were 8th. So pretty even teams based on that, but we're clearly showing we are a lot better than that. Now, because we've taken so long getting cup games and Champions League games out of the way, I'm going to try and play as much of this season as I possibly can. So we'll do Perth Glory and Central Coast Mariners in tomorrow's episode. Then the episode after will be the final 2 league games of the season, and then the playoffs. That's the plan for the rest of this week now. If you have enjoyed this, please do hit the like button, subscribe if you have enjoyed this video as well. Really does help me out massively. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. Bye bye.